There is a kind of creature in the world. They are discovered by a few people, but their existence has not been confirmed. We call this kind of creature Unidentified Mysterious Animal, or UMA for short. Hello everyone, welcome to the UMA series of videos. I believe everyone has a certain understanding of this image. It is also a childhood memory of a generation. What I bring to you today is a mysterious flying creature similar to a human-shaped bat. Ahu. Ahutong is often described as a huge winged bat-like creature. Its name comes from the sound of ahu ahu when it appears. This creature is mostly found in the deep of the Indonesian Claw Island. Its body is about the size of a child, covered with dark gray fur, a monkey-like head, a pair of big black eyes, and a pair of huge wings. The wingspan can reach 10 feet. The earliest sighting of this creature occurred in 1925, when Ernest Bartels, the son of the famous ornithologist Meg Bartels, was observing species at a waterfall in the Salak Mountains. Suddenly, he felt a strong wind blowing overhead. He looked up and saw an unusually large creature flying by. It was very fast, but he could vaguely see that it had a pair of demonic wings. Shocked, he immediately fled the jungle, and then, it was 2 years later, in 1927. At about 11:30 one night, Bartels was resting in a thatched house on the Sikinkle River in West Java when he suddenly heard a strange roar from the sky. It was loud and clear. It seemed to say, "Ah, huh." He quickly grabbed a flashlight, ran in the direction of the sound. 20 seconds later, he heard the call again from the lower reaches of the river. He chased after it all the way, but did not find the source of the sound. After this incident, Bartels found the locals and asked them if they had seen this strange creature. The answer was yes. They described what the creature looked like and mentioned that it would hide in the cave behind the waterfall during the day and pass through the river at night to prey on large fish in the water. Among the many information, there were even cases of the creature attacking children, but they did not know the name of the creature. Later, Bartels named it Ahu after its call. Cryptozoologist Bernard Heuvelmans discussed Bartels's experience with another cryptozoologist, Ivan Sanderson. The latter was very sure that this creature existed because he had also encountered it in Central Africa. The same creature, the incident. Recorded by him in his 1937 book Animal Treasures. The story goes like this. In 1932, Sanderson and his fellow hunter Gerald Russell were in southern Cameroon. While hunting hammer-headed fruit bats, they were attacked by a huge, bat-like creature which was black all over, as big as an eagle, small with serrated teeth, estimated wingspan, reaching 12 feet, its head. Unlike ordinary bats, more like monkeys, the locals call this creature. Olitio, and the word olitio comes from I. Pro-language generally. Refers to the devil. In fact, remove the claws. Wa Island. In the Moluccas of Indonesia. There have also been this. The first record of a large beneficial primate is called Orang Bati Seram, the second largest island in the Moluccas, with a large area of undeveloped rainforest. As early as the 16th century, the local Moluccas had described the story of a night sky predator to missionaries. The creature would attack children in villages and tribes. It was described as a 5-foot-tall flying ape with red skin and a pair of huge black leathery wings. It hid in caves during the day and came out to forage at night. It would make a long, sad cry. The only difference between it and the tiger is the orang body. It also has a long and thin tail. In 1987, British missionary Tyson Hughes was helping Moluccan residents develop farms. He had seen it with his own eyes. Have you seen this creature? And the name is derived from the Moluccan language. The original meaning is a person with wings. The local habitat is described as a cave? More like robin in Papua New Guinea. Robin, also an unknown creature. Witnesses described the wingspan size, from 12 feet to 100 feet, and the word robin on the island of New Guinea originally refers to a large nocturnal animal that glows when flying. 1935. Famous creatures and insects. Entomologist Evelyn Zisman first mentioned this creature in her publication Two Roads in Papua and described it as glowing. This feature, but based on the characteristics of robin described by locals, it is more like a 65 million years ago. It has been extinct. The pterosaur is. There are similar theories. There are also those mentioned above. Mysterious animals. The scientist Ivan Sanderson, who believes that Ahu and Oliteo may be African, a close relative of the Congamato. The Congamato is a large winged, dragon-like wildlife that lives in tropical and subtropical regions of Africa, including countries such as Zambia, Congo, and Angola. Witnessed, the wingspan ranges from 4 feet to 100 feet. Common, often described as a large reddish bird with long. The first recorded by traveler Frank Mellon in his 1932 book Which Africa. But in fact, before the 1950s, the Congamato was mostly described by the local Bantu people as a flying lizard. The above two theories have a key difference from the description of the Ahu. That is, both robin and Congamato have a long head and a mouth with monkey-like features. So I think they are two completely different species from the Ahu. In fact, the most common explanation for the Ahu is the eagle owl, which is also based on the Ahu. Has this feature of a primate head? There have been reports of human-faced birds all over the world. Or legends? Finally, it was mostly identified as an owl. As the world's largest strigiforms bird, the eagle owl is undoubtedly the best suspect. There are two species of owls living on Java Island. They are the spotted owl and the crane owl. But the problem is that the maximum size they can reach is only described as 1/3 of the size of the fox, and the devil-like wings, in this theory, cannot be explained. So the fox should also be. Is it possible that it is not an eagle owl? This is a large bat? Because with the development of the times, there's been no sightings of this creature so far. It is zoologists. Bernard Heuvelmans, Lauren Coleman, and Carl Schuck all support this statement. They believe that including Ajuoliteo and Olenbody should be identified as a species of flying fox, such as the bristle-toothed flying fox, also called the Philippine fruit bat, mainly distributed in caves and rainforests in Sarangani Province, Philippines. This is also my most recognized. The same guess, but compared to bristle-toothed flying fox. I prefer it to be the Malay flying fox first. Flying fox. It is the largest bat species that has been confirmed in the world. Among them, the wingspan of the Malay flying fox is even greater. It can grow to an amazing 6 feet, which is also the world currently known. The largest bat, coincidentally. This bat is distributed in Indonesia, including dozens of islands such as Bangka Island, Lingga Island, Sumatra Island, etc. Although its wingspan is still a long way from 10 feet, just like the eagle owl theory. When people observe flying animals, they often have wrong perceptions due to distance and insufficient witnessing time, especially the shocked observer. Next, let's take a look at this photo of a bat with its wings spread. Since the perspective when observing flying animals is looking up, so the humanoid features of bats appear particularly obvious. Moreover, the fur on the body of flying foxes is very dense. Individuals of many populations have fur on the back of the head, shoulders, and upper back. All have brightly colored fur, like a scarf. We use this image to compare apes. There will be a sense of déjà vu with similar features. Finally, about this kind of creature. Will attack, I think. Although the flying fox is a perfect vegetarian and will not take the initiative to bite people. But when faced with life threats, Will it produce stress self-defense behavior? Actually, except for the Alishiu described by Anderson, there have been no other detailed recorded incidents of this kind. Anderson's hunting of bats at that time may have made Alishiu feel threatened, and then made stress self-defense, so there was such a description. Anyway, creatures like Ahu have not been confirmed to be found until now. Maybe in the deep forest that has not been explored by humans. There really are such large flying animals with strange shapes. After all, the unknown is always greater than the known. This is also the charm of UMA. Okay, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching.